Marriage, the new BBC One drama about a 27-year partnership, has been called, and this is a quote, one of the most willfully mundane depictions of marriage ever committed to the screen. And that's a good thing. Contrary to popular belief, relationships don't need drama. Aditi Jamal looks at the bliss of boredom.
Love can be full of romantic evenings, fun-filled days, and action-packed adventures. But when it's full of drama, that's exhausting.
A good relationship can be as simple as you doing the dishes with your partner or chilling on the couch, saying nothing and being totally fine with it.
Online relationship expert Carmelia Ray has some ways to make sure your spouse is a source of serenity, not drama. You've probably heard the phrase opposites attract. Not so fast. Instead, try birds of a feather flock together.
The myth that opposites attract can be true when a relationship is based on lust, and maybe if you're looking for a part-time lover.
You may think you want a partner that can help fill a void.
Somebody who's an extrovert and they're an introvert.
Instead, she says you should look for key core compatibilities, like how you spend money, how you want to raise your kids, and views of life and health.
Those are the things that matter versus opposing personality traits. But at the end of the day, that soulmate ends up being your cellmate.
When you're in that cell, communication is key. So practice reflective listening.
Reflective listening is a key to having relationships last because most people listen to respond. They're not even hearing what their partner's saying.
Instead, listen intently, reflecting back to them, paraphrasing to make sure you got their message clear.
It could be as simple as, okay, so you're picking up our daughter at 5 and I'm going to then meet you at the dance recital.
For this to succeed, you also need to understand your roles.
There are situations like having kids, getting a new job, a global pandemic, where things might shift your world upside down.
Without discussing what your roles are going to be now and in the future,
when something changes, you're going to end up with a lot of confusion and potentially more fights.
Partners tend to fall into roles based on tradition or one person's expectations.
If a woman is working, is the man automatically expected to take on the domestic duties? That might seem the logical thing to do, but if it's not discussed, there could be resentments there.
If you do find yourself disagreeing about something, remember to fight fair.
Set some ground rules about how you're going to communicate, to not yell, to practice reflective listening.
And don't start an important conversation if you're not both in a place emotionally to respect each other.
You definitely want to find a way to make things work.
Sameness sounds like lameness, but it may be the magic formula for marriage.